Hi, it's Katrina and today I have my Tome Topple TBR. Right at the start of the year I said I probably won't be doing any readathons this year because, as I've said so many times, this year I really wanted to tackle my longer books and completely take the pressure off me in terms of quantity. But Tome Topple is not about quantity, it's about quantity of pages. Totally up my street for my 2017 reading goals. This is run by Sam over at Thoughts on Tomes, and I'll link all the information for it down below. It's going on between the 7th and the 20th of April, so 2 whole weeks, and there's a variety of challenges, and today I have my TBR for that. I'm planning to do little vlogs of what I'm reading as I'm going along. I used to do that all the time. I used to post twice monthly vlogs of what I've been reading, and I have been missing doing that a little bit, so I'm going to do it for Tome Topple. So you can expect that next Friday and a wrap up one the Friday after. Okay, so enough ranting, into the TBR. My first book is one I've been reading actually for a little while, which is kind of cheating, but whatever. It's over 500 pages. That's the only hard and fast rule for the books to be included in this readathon, are they have to be over 500 pages, and that is The Romanovs by Simon Sebag Montefiore. This is a non-fiction book about the Romanov family all the way from 1613 up to 1918. So far I'm just over 100 pages through, well, 140 pages through, but with the 140 pages read, there's still more than 500 pages left to read in this book. So I think it definitely qualifies. This is really, really interesting. One of my favourite things about this is throughout the book we have new family trees. Each chapter has a cast list at the start, so we're able to see who everyone is. If you've forgotten anyone, you can easily just flick back to the start of the chapter and it'll tell you exactly who they are and why they're important. There's pictures throughout, which, well, right now because I'm still sort of early on, they are pictures of paintings, but you can tell throughout that Montefiore just loves his subject. He relishes in all the gory details, and right now, reading about Peter the Great, there are plenty of gore. I'm really enjoying it, but I've sort of been reading it in the background whilst reading a lot of other books, and I want to commit to it and actually really get it finished in this readathon. And this fulfills the challenge of reading an adult novel. The next challenge is to read a book that's part of a series, and I'm going to read Ship of Destiny by Robin Hobb. Oh, I'm so excited to finish this trilogy. My next video, which is my first quarter reading wrap up, I'm talking about all of the books I read in the first 2 months of 2017, and I just talk about how much I love these 2 books in it, and I can't wait to see how it all wraps up. I'm sort of also kind of nervous. I've given myself plenty of time between reading The Mad Ship and reading this, so I've got it out of my system. I'm not going to be overwhelmed or bored with the world when I dip back into it. Oh, I can't wait for this one. This one is 900 pages long, so it's well over the required length for this readathon. This is a high fantasy series based sort of on ships and trading, and there's a lot of family drama, a huge amount of character development, twists and turns, and it is just one of my favourite series so far of life. Can't wait to see how it all wraps up. Last but not least, the challenge is to buddy read. For this one, I'm going to be reading The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. This is actually part of a travelling books project run by Iris over at The Sheep and the Wolf. I'll link the announcement for that video down below, but basically we have this one copy of the book and we're sending it between all these different people. So before that, it's been to... we have a list of all the people that it's been to before. This book is going to travel around the world before making its way back to Iris, and everyone's been doodling in it and underlining, and I think it's going to be a really fun experience. This copy is actually 495 pages, but I have this other copy, which is sort of my own personal copy, and this is 600 pages, so I think it counts as a tome. This is the young adult version from Vintage, whereas this is the adult version, so the font is bigger, so it is longer, but I do actually need to have this finished by the 21st of April to send it on to the next person. So I'm counting it as a tome because this version is definitely over 500 pages. So I will be reading from this version. However, I'm not really an underliner or a marker of books, and if I feel like everyone else's comments is for whatever reason distracting from me or hampering my experience of The Night Circus, then I will switch to this copy. I don't think that'll be the case, or else I wouldn't have signed up to do this, but this one will be there just in case. The other challenge in the Tome Topple is to read a graphic novel, and I'm choosing not to fulfill that challenge. I'm really not a graphic novel person, and I don't have any that would qualify as being over 500 pages, so I'm not going to go out to buy one just to complete it, the challenge, when I'm not actually that interested in it. Sorry, but that's just the way it is. But I think that these, well, only 3, I guess, because I'll be reading that one. But I think that these are more than enough to be getting on with. This is way more than I would normally be able to read in 2 weeks. So my main priority will be reading The Night Circus, because like I say, I actually need to send that off to the next person 21st of April latest. And then I'll probably prioritise finishing off the Romanovs, because I've already started it. So I don't actually anticipate having finished Chip of Destiny by the end of Tome Topple, but I'll try. So that is the plan for now. So thanks for watching my video. Like I say, I'm going to be vlogging this, so subscribe to see those. I usually upload about twice a week, but I think because of Tome Topple, I might be up around 3 times a week for the next couple of weeks, depending on how everything goes. You can also follow me on Goodreads, Instagram and Twitter, all of which are linked below. Thanks for watching. Bye.